look, I was born in the 80s.
Oh.
So there was nothing like this.
What'd you have in the 80s? Like Karate Kid?
AIDS. Have a little confidence in yourself.
Yeah,
to
how
win.
big?
However big it is, you gotta put it in your mouth. And now the podcast.
All right.
We are now podcasting.
Ba 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 ba.
Welcome to Sequel Podcast. I'm Matt Bonta.
I'm Nomar Mendoza.
All right, you're back.
I'm back again.
This is like your fourth.
No, it's my third. Wait, fourth. You're right. This is my fourth.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, yep. I'm happy to be here, Matt. Thanks for having me. I am super tired and exhausted, but you know what? That makes me more energized.
Does it?
Yes. It does. I don't know. I have ADHD, which means caffeine makes me tired, and being tired makes me energized. I think that's a quirk of it.
It sounds like you made that shit up to me.
These are things that I hear about what I got, so.
Let's look that up. I wanna confirm this caffeine and ADHD.
I also found. Do I count as Gen Z? I'm born in '98.
Yeah, you're Gen Z.
That sucks because iPhones were a thing when I was 10. So I don't think I should be put in the same category as Gen Z.
Yeah, well, I don't feel like I should be put in the same category as millennials.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're Gen X.
No, I'm Gen Y. But I fit under the millennial period.
Yeah.
I think you do too.
Yeah, I should be a millennial.
I think you are.
Yeah.
They've got a broader, but then there's, X, Y, Z. I'm Y, you're Z.
I was born in the greatest year of all time.
So, caffeine interacts with a molecule. ADHD, why does coffee make me tired? Caffeine interacts with a molecule in the body called adenosine, which assists with communication between brain cells and acts as a nervous system depressant. Adenosine levels increase throughout the day and help promote feelings of drowsiness.
Welcome to Podcast MD.
So what the fuck is ADHD then?
Attention deficit.
Yeah, no, I know what it stands for. What is ADHD? What does ADHD mean? Right. A chronic condition including attention difficulty, hyperactivity, and impulsiveness. Do you feel that this is you?
Of course.
I don't think that I have difficulty with attention. I don't feel like I have hyperactivity. But I maybe impulsiveness.
Yeah, I'm very impulsive.
ADHD often begins in childhood and can persist into adulthood and may contribute to low self-esteem, troubled relationships, and difficulty at school or work.
Ding, ding, ding. It sounds like you're reading my horoscope. And you know what? It's even worse when they don't catch it when you're a kid.
Is it?
When you're a kid, they're like, this fucking kid, he won't fucking sit down,
Well, look, I was born in the 80s.
Oh.
So there was nothing like this.
What'd you have in the 80s? Like Karate Kid?
AIDS.
That's it. That's the end of the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. So, Matt, what's your favorite weapon?
Weapon?
Yeah.
Like to kill someone with?
Yeah, sure. What's your weapon of choice? Just so the FBI can hear us and just in case,
Well, if the FBI are listening, I hope they enjoy the show.
Oh, yeah.
And be sure to check out previous episodes.
The female body inspectors.
Nomar. Oh my god, I haven't heard that in so long, dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
Am I from the 80s?
Holy shit. Well, yeah, not since elementary school have I heard female body inspectors. Holy shit, dude. That's fucked up.
That's right.
I don't know. Knives, swords. Swords are cool.
Knives. That's the correct answer.
Is it the correct answer?
Because they're the coolest ones. Swords are too flashy. They're your high-class millionaire with a nice cut beard. But, knives are, the quirky guy that, you can, just customize.
You can customize anything.
Well, that's true. But, have you ever seen a Batman knife? I have a knife that's like a Batman symbol with blades at either side that
Oh, yeah, no,
switch
I've
out.
seen those.
Yeah, those are sick. So I like to relate myself as a knife. If I were a weapon, I'd be a knife. A Swiss Army knife.
If you were a weapon, you would be a knife.
Yeah.
I would be an all-purpose tool with a spoon and a fork. And a toothpick that comes out and a nail file.
That wouldn't be very handy in China.
That's a Swiss Army knife.
Oh, okay.
A China Army knife.
No, I said it wouldn't be very handy in China because they don't use spoons and forks, right? I don't think.
I'm sure they have them.
Yeah, I'm sure they have them for the Americans, right? Who visit.
I mean, come on. Like, sure, chopsticks are fine.
Like, I know in Korea, based on what I saw from Squid Game, they eat on the floor with chopsticks.
I mean, I think, like, Japan also. Maybe China, too.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Interesting.
Not in the Philippines.
I like
they just eat with their hands.
Same with Mexico.
Sure. Well, I mean, you got tacos and burritos.
Well,
those are handheld
They're
foods.
designed to be eaten with hand. But even, like my favorite
Soup.
Mexican dish is so underrated. Soup? Oh, you can't really eat soup with your...
Menudo, albondigas.
Menudo, by the way, is ass.
Pozole.
Pozole is great. Menudo's ass. And they're like cousins, you know?
Well, menudo is what? Cow guts? Cow intestines?
Yeah, that's why it's bullshit.
People like it, dude. Just because you don't.
Yeah, no.
Don't be a bitch.
No, you can't really eat soup with your hands. But my favorite Mexican dish, by far, because I don't like Mexican food too much, is...
Blasphemy.
No, I know. I'm Mexican myself, but you know what? Actually, I consider myself American. Like, if you were asking me what my nationality is, I'd say American.
Yeah, but if you were to do like a 23andMe, it'd come back saying Mexican, right?
It'd probably come back 80%
your...
Mexican, 20% Italian.
Oh, yeah? One of your parents has...
Well, my grandma has an Italian last name.
Oh, well, I have an Italian last name. I think have we spoken about this?
I don't think so, but yeah, your name sounds like bread. Like, that would be the name of a bread.
I have an Italian last name, and I'm Native American, so...
Oh, wow. Here you got
all... running bear.
The rainbow. Right. Taste the rainbow.
That's what she said.
But yeah, my favorite Mexican dish is actually what they serve at every quinceañera or wedding that you go to that's Mexican, right? And it's called birria. You got
I love it.
Birria with beans and rice.
Now,
ain't nothing like it.
Are you talking about goat meat?
Yeah, it's goat
meat.
It's goat meat.
Steak.
No, it's goat meat. It's straight up goat meat, like pulled goat meat. It's so good, and like
it is good.
You eat with tortillas. You like just eat that shit with your hands. It's like amazing. That is the shit. I go to Mexican restaurants when I'm forced to. When I do, I order that shit, and it's like, yeah, the quinceañera food right there.
They got it right up here. Cielito Lindo.
You just doxed yourself, Matt.
No, I didn't. Who cares? No one's gonna like come here. What does that even mean, anyways?
Cielito Lindo?
No. If someone knows where I live.
Oh, that means they can destroy you. I don't know.
Well, they're more than welcome to try.
Oh my gosh! Happy Halloween, everyone. I mean, that's the funny thing.
But there's multiple locations.
You know what? I guess so. But you know, the scariest thing about being doxxed and people knowing where you live isn't so much like getting murdered in your sleep. I think it's because like, who wants to murder a screenwriter?
What's the worst thing that could happen? Right?
Solicitors.
So what?
The people knock on your door. Hey, can I be in your movie? Hey, can I get an autograph? Like shit like that. You know, that would be the worst fucking.
No one is hounding me for autographs.
Oh, okay. I mean, if somebody asked for an autograph, I'd be like, hell yeah. Even though like.
Have you signed an autograph?
For my uncle.
That's it?
Yeah, that was it.
No one's asked you to sign anything before?
Not yet. Well, I mean, people ask me all the time, but like, it's like friends, coworkers, family members. Oh, can I get your autograph? You were in that movie.
What are you signing for them? A piece of paper?
Headshots.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have a whole bunch.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I'm ready.
You shouldn't do that.
They asked.
You shouldn't do that.
To my dear uncle, you know.
Oh, that's fine. Family members is fine.
There you go.
But no,
well, I haven't done it to anyone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I don't think she said that.
Nomar. This isn't gonna come out this week.
No.
Or next week.
Okay. So it'll come out in Christmas?
Well,
can this be a Christmas podcast?
No, this can be a Thanksgiving
podcast. Oh, Thanksgiving podcast. Oh, guys, it's all about the pumpkin pie. Enjoy with your friends and family. Thanksgiving is the most underrated holiday of all time.
I don't think so. I think it's perfectly rated. I don't think it's under or overrated.
No,
I think holidays are overrated in general, but
no, you love Halloween, Mr. Halloween. Don't even say that.
I like the whole. I don't know. I like everything. Don't judge me. Fuck you.
So this comes out in the future, meaning your past self is talking to your future self, or rather your future self is listening to your past self. So what would you like to tell your future self?
Not a goddamn thing.
I hope
you're done with the movie.
Me too, actually. Speaking of which, how has the process been so far, making the movie?
Like from the beginning, or
if you were to
since
rank,
we last spoke?
How about this?
Because basically, I've talked to everybody about the movie.
Okay.
Did we talk about the movie on a podcast?
You haven't talked to me. No, we talked about it with the Boomer and with Meg.
Right.
Yeah.
But that was during. Okay. Yeah. So I could wrap up your shit.
It's a recap episode.
Well, I mean, look, you've been doing some stuff. You just did a short.
I did.
You did a couple shorts.
Yeah. And a series. That was a part of.
Oh no! I'm talking about like you did a 48-hour.
Yeah, and Carson Creepy.
So what was the 48-hour one?
48-hour.
I watched. Well.
Did I not send you it?
You didn't send it to me, but I found it on.
Oh yeah.
There was a link somewhere that I
yes.
clicked on it.
Okay. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. I had such a joy being on set for that one. It was so much fun. That's like. I haven't felt that way about acting since Midnight Bloodshed.
Not even if tomorrow never comes.
Yeah,
that was a whole different beast. I
was
guess.
super professional during If Tomorrow Never Comes.
Oh, and you're saying you were super unprofessional for Midnight Bloodshed.
I was more like a rookie, you know. I was like, wow, everything's so
That doesn't
new.
matter. Don't worry about that.
No, but that's why I loved it so much. It was like a dog when you come home, you know. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, or like when you go to like a new country and like everything is the coolest shit ever, and the locals are like, bro, what the fuck. You know, so that's why Midnight Bloodshed was so special to me, because it was the first time I even got to see like lighting. I've never seen lighting before anywhere. I was so amused by lighting.
I hate lighting.
Me too, but that wasn't my thought at the time. So,
be thankful for that.
Exactly.
Because my other movie, like Not in the Dark.
It was literally dark.
It was literally dark. We used a little. Oh, how we lit up at the car back here with the two. That was how I lit up Not in the Dark.
Damn. With cars?
No, with that work light.
Oh.
That I plugged into
the cars. Okay, yeah. I see. Interesting.
We did use some car stuff, but like mostly it was that work light.
Got
just,
it.
Like right at people.
Nice. That's cool. Yeah, but going back to that, yeah, so
the 48-hour movie. So who did you do that for?
That was, his name is Mick Barnes.
Who the fuck is that?
Who is Mick Barnes? He's made 3 films now. He made a trilogy with
trilogy of shorts?
No, features.
Okay.
With Patrick Farley.
I don't know who that is.
Patrick Farley is a martial
Where are
artist.
these fucking filmmakers coming from? I still got 6, so fuck them.
No, Patrick
I've still
Farley.
been doing this for the last 10 years.
I've seen a little bit of his latest film, and it's like super top-notch production quality. Cause like he put, I think that budget was $20,000, or if not more.
Must be nice to have a budget,
right? It must be nice getting paid while acting.
Did you get paid to do that 48-hour film festival?
I did not. I volunteered my time. I only get paid for Mad Wife projects.
Where do they get their money?
I don't know anything about them. I don't know anything about them. I just take the paycheck and have a great time on set with everybody. And it's I love Mad Wife projects. They're so fun, and I wish I could do more, because those sets are like a combination of super professional and super guerrilla.
We'll get to that. Okay. Let's stick to the 48-hour film festival.
So Mick Barnes.
What was that called?
It was called Basket Case.
Basket Case
is the name of the shorts.
There's a feature movie called Basket Case.
Well, I was the one who came up with the title.
Have you seen the original Basket Case? Do you know what it's about?
No.
It's about this dude who keeps like his parasitic brother in a basket, and he kills people.
Holy shit.
Like it's a little like globally like yes, and it's in a basket like a picnic basket.
That's funny.
And he goes around and kills people.
Holy shit. I don't watch movies.
Were you inspired by that?
No, I was inspired by a Green Day song. You should know me by now.
Okay, sure, Green Day.
So one of the prompts for the 48-hour film project is a competition where filmmakers get 2 genres out of a hat randomly, and they have exactly 48 hours to make a film from writing to editing to filming to, not in that order obviously, to everything completed.
They have 40 hours to make a movie.
Yes.
Start to finish.
And there's certain prompts that they have to abide by. And this year's competition included the prompts. You had to say the line, I have a message for you. And there was a prop you had to use, which was a basket of some sort. And the other thing you had to do was have a character in there somewhere who's an accountant named either Larry or Lise. And those were the prompts. So the basket originally had more to do with the short, but since Mick was the only editor in the project and they were running out of time, Mick only put one shot of the basket. And he wants to do like a longer extended cut that actually like shows what we do with the basket. But originally Allie was supposed to hide in the basket.
Oh.
And then use it as a weapon after. Because like now everyone I show
So she was going to hide in a basket?
Yes.
And then get out of the basket?
And then get out of the
pick
basket.
it up and hit somebody with it?
Something like that. I didn't see that part getting shot because I was like upstairs. Of the house. No, I was with people, which I guess you could still jerk off with people,
could.
But
Fucking
it's less likely.
It out and shit.
What the fuck?
This is not going to be like any other podcast you've ever been on, so be prepared.
Yeah,
I saw that other podcast you were on.
Oh, the Stephen Longley one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was super nervous for that, and I don't know why. And then he had like alcohol ready for me.
I saw
get de-nervous, right? And I was like, I don't drink, especially not on camera. All right, fine, I'm gonna drink at the end of it. So.
Yeah, I watched the one both you and Nick were on, and both of you talked about me. Thank you.
Oh shit! Yeah, we did. Yeah, that's cool. I talked about David too. Have you met David?
David who? I don't
David.
know. The van guy? You don't know him.
No, I don't know him.
The guy that got us the van for Midnight Bloodshed, his name was David.
Oh, interesting. No, David Gamble.
Who the fuck is that?
Only like one of the most talented people in Reno.
You say that about everybody, so now suddenly it's starting to seem less.
Who do I say that about?
Yeah, I've heard you say it about multiple people.
Okay.
Including like Greg and these chick actors.
Oh
that you
yeah.
like.
Oh, what chick actors?
You just mentioned one earlier.
Reagan
and
is the best actor.
Amanda.
Yeah, she goes by Mandy. Mandy is
people that I've never met.
Mandy's super talented.
So excuse me for...
Mandy just won a competition in acting in LA. So that's like factual right there. And Reagan is just... One time I acted with her, we did a scene together. It wasn't for anything. It was just practice. It was for class. And it was like, my gosh, what the fuck am I doing? You know, because like she was like in tears on action. On action, she was in tears and like making me feel something. And I was like, fuck, how do I mirror that? I couldn't. And my character was supposed to, at least in my eyes. And I couldn't. I was scared. I was mostly scared. Like, I'm fucking this up already. I'm sorry. And from then on, I got better. She helped me and whatever.
Well, it helps to be empathetic.
Yeah, I understand
that.
But I was too in my head, I think.
You are like a serial killer.
The best acting I've ever seen.
The female body inspectors out there, if you're listening, keep an eye on this sociopathic... I was going to say homeopathic. Sociopathic serial killer who is unempathetic.
I'm not unempathetic. I have plenty of empathy, actually. according to my day job.
Welcome to Sequel Podcast, Nomar. I'm going to fuck with you the entire time.
That's fine. What was I going to say? So Reagan, right? She's amazing. Like, if you can get her in a film, Matt, like, she's awesome. Like, actually.
I'm probably never going to make another movie ever again.
Damn, what a bombshell. What a bombshell. You heard it here first.
Let's hope that the newest one, the most recent one, is like awesome.
Yeah.
If it's my last one.
Damn, the last Matt Bonta film. What an honor.
You know, I say that after every movie.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, look, you made it in like 2 months.
Oh, yeah.
It was...
Fucking A, I did.
You figured out the formula to make movies fast. I'd say keep going.
It's no formula. It's just...
in fact, for the
let's
past...
go out there and film. That's all it is.
Right. And for the past, 2-3 months? No, the past 2 months, you've been telling me, oh, I really want to make another film.
Yeah.
And then you've been like writing like 18 scripts a night, and like I don't know.
I've written two feature-length movies and a short in the last month.
Damn. That's crazy. Oh, and I was in a soap opera too.
Were you in a soap opera?
Yeah.
A telenovela?
A Mad Wife soap opera. I shot that on, was it last week? It was last Thursday.
You didn't read that Spanish script that I sent you.
Oh, I started to and I fell asleep, but not because of the script, because I was dead tired. It was like 3 a.m.
There's like Spanish soap opera shit in there.
Hell yeah. Like I'm down. That sounds really fun. I'm all about Latin culture, except for recently.
The Mexicans hate you.
No, I went up.
I understand.
I found this. Well, my cousin told me about this app. It's like Tinder, but for Latins, right? And I was like, oh, perfect. I'm Latino. There's Latinas.
Just say
perfect.
that you're Mexican.
I'm American. So
quit trying to appropriate the Americans. You fucking weirdo.
Nah, see, I got red, white, and blue blood.
Oh my god.
So, like, I was born here, born and raised in Reno, Nevada, 775, boy. And so I was on this app. It's called Mi Gente.
We are way off track.
No, let me talk about Mi Gente.
I want to hear about this.
Mi Gente.
What does that stand for?
It stands for my people. It means my people.
How does that translate? Okay, my people.
My people, right? It's Tinder for Latins.
Tinder for Latins.
And it was
for the Hispanic community.
For the Hispanic community, which Hispanic literally means from Spain. Latino means Latin America. Anyway, yeah.
People south of the border to the tip of.
Yes.
And some people across the Atlantic.
Of those heritage. And so I tried it.
I hope your cousin listens to this.
I hope so too. He probably would. He's a big fan, big supporter, and I love my cousin. So it's this fucking app. It's like Tinder, right? And fucking everyone on there is of some sort of Latin origin, and they have on there, you can put the flag of what your heritage is. Mm-hmm. And so mine had one lonely flag.
What's the point if you all know you're all...
No, so like Mexican or Guatemalan or Salvadoran.
I guess.
Venezuelan, Colombian.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, there's more than one Latin country, Matt.
I know. I'm not trying to be insensitive, but
you're like Donald Trump. You fucking Puerto Ricans, you're my least favorite Mexicans,
Well, I'm not trying to be insensitive. Like, there are lots of Native American tribes, but, we're all Indians.
Like Louis C.K. said. Yeah, that guy, right? Fuck that guy. But also...
No comment.
So, what was I talking about?
The app.
The app, Mi Gente.
Oh my god, do we want to go back to that? I thought you wanted to talk about this app.
ADHD, everyone. So, the app, Mi Gente.
Yes.
It is... fucking
my
stupid.
hentai. Is that what the app was
my
called?
My genitals, it looks like. It's if you don't speak Spanish. I deleted it like 5 minutes later. After I made my profile, I started swiping. I was like, oh, she's kind of pretty.
Swiping all over the place.
She's kind of pretty. And I couldn't get past their fucking music choices because their favorite song plays after each one.
Basket Case.
No one had Basket Case.
Dookie.
Nobody had Green Day. And I was like, these are not Mi Gente.
All right, go on.
I was like, no one has
Lots
Green
of
Day.
Bad Bunny is what you're telling
Lots of bad. No, not even. Like, I'm cool with Bad Bunny, right? But it's like banda
Lots of
music.
Despacito.
No, I love Despacito. That's like one of my favorite bangers. No, it's this banda. You know banda? Banda music?
No,
it's Mexican
banda.
Country. I love country. I hate Mexican
banda.
country. It's bad. So almost every profile had banda music, and I was like, I don't think I could sit in a car with them.
Guacamole! Have you ever heard that song?
No. It's hella fucking racist.
What was it? Oh, how's it? Hey, baby, que paso?
Uh-huh.
I thought I was your only vato.
That's a great stanza.
Our history teacher played that for us.
Oh, see that?
20 years ago.
I learned Spanish. Oh, but it was history. Oh, that's weird.
At the end of the year, he started playing records for us and shit.
Nice. What a cool history teacher. I wanted to be a history teacher.
Anyways.
Anyway, 48-hour film.
Bando.
Oh, banda.
No,
Banda. Banda.
Bondage.
La música banda. La música banda.
And you hate it.
I hate it.
You hate hearing fucking mariachi shit.
The mariachi's aight, but I wouldn't listen to it on Spotify, you know?
Why not? You're racist?
No, it's just...
Lies?
Live is way better.
You like seeing dudes with sombreros on?
Alright, my uncle is in a mariachi band. He doesn't wear a sombrero.
Man.
Yeah.
Am I being racist? I
Yeah.
really hope not. I hope people see
You're
the humor in
being...
this.
You're just ignorant. That's
So
all.
when they're asking me to do like Guardians of the Galaxy 3, they're like, "Oh, we found this old podcast," and
3 already came out. What are you talking about?
I'm projecting like
A reboot?
no, just like a side, because James Gunn, when he went to go do 3, they found like tweets from like 10 years prior.
Oh yeah, you're talking about that. Yeah, no, I was gonna say, that's
like Midnight Bloodshed 3. They're like, nope, we listened to this podcast.
Yeah,
with this American dude.
But Matt, at the same time, you got to embrace who you are. James Gunn got away with it. Look, he ended up making
I know.
Suicide Squad.
Well, only because it's not like, oh, we found this picture of you like molesting children.
Exactly.
Right. All he did was made like a couple of off-color jokes years ago. People should still be able to make off-color jokes.
I don't know, Matt. Like, I grew up with off-color jokes. In fact,
yeah, I know. You told me about this. You told me what your favorite word was.
Shoot, don't even go there. 2007 was a different time.
To the Latino community, I'm sure you all know what Nomar's favorite word is.
Yeah, exactly. See, they know. And that's the thing. I should be allowed to say it. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that.
Leave a comment if you want to know what it is.
No, for guesses.
And I'll give you Nomar's phone number so you can talk to him.
It's fine.
Nomar, if any hot chicks want your number, can I give it to them?
No.
Alright. Well, I guess I better tell them to lose your number then.
No, like, there's...
This fucking guy!
Like,
come on, man.
I don't
Loosen
know.
up.
I don't trust...
You want some gargoyle?
I don't trust what you consider hot, is all.
Okay, well, how about the non-hot ones then?
I might consider.
Man, you're so funny, Nomar.
Oh, yeah. Haha.
You bring out these feelings in me.
Oh, yeah.
That make me want to be politically incorrect. You still do that to me.
Good. I'm glad. 2007, 2008, 2009 was... I have the most nostalgia for.
Hold on.
Sorry.
I don't know that we finished up on the app.
No, I finished up on the app. It's like banda music. I realized.
So fuck them.
No,
I don't want anything to do with these chicks.
Actually,
from what I understand, you're going on a date tonight.
I am.
That fucking stamps this podcast.
I can't believe.
So 20 years from now,
I can't.
When you listen to this podcast, and you're like, oh shit, yeah.
I should have written a consent form.
We went to. If you want, I could always take it out.
No, I'm just kidding.
You're not
fine.
the first person to have.
I just won't say who because she's kind of famous.
What the fuck? Who
like
are you going on?
Famous.
Who's locally famous?
Well,
someone I know.
Well, you can find her on TV right now if you turn on the TV.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, well there you go.
I don't watch TV.
So
I watch movies. And
yeah.
TV.
So I hope it works out. Is all. I hope it works out.
So this is a newscaster, is what you're telling me.
No comment.
I almost got a newscaster to be in one of my movies.
Really?
Yes. What the fuck was her name? It's a Filipino chick.
Not Filipino.
No, she's gone now, though.
Oh,
she
okay.
moved to, Texas or something.
Oh, okay.
What was that chick's name?
I don't know. I don't watch the news.
She went to school with my Mexican friend.
Your one lonely Mexican friend.
I mean, if you say that, then you must be thinking of yourself.
Hey, Matt, can I... Hey! Can I see that crocodile? It's behind you. That one, yeah. It looks so fun to play with. Can I play with it? Oh my gosh, this sends me back to preschool.
Don't worry,
Fuck,
the tail kind
yeah.
of comes off easily.
Oh, it's just like a real reptile. Nice.
Do alligators or crocodiles' tails grow back?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, we eat those. Shit, look at its mouth. It's so sick.
That's what she said.
This is an alligator, by the way, not a crocodile.
Well, whatever. It goes. No, it's got to be a crocodile. I mean, the mold right there, you might be saying is alligator form, but it comes with the figure Croc Master.
Ah, interesting.
I know it needs the fringe. It looks like it's got a fringe there on the
yes
tip of the nose.
On the nose, yeah. You're right. But anyway,
Anyways,
48 Hour.
this famous chick. No, dude. What was that chick's name? There was a chick that I was talking to about being in a movie.
I wouldn't know.
But then she was like, no, sorry, I can't because my face is the property of the network that I work for.
Oh, yes. In fact, the person I'm going on a date with tonight said the exact same thing.
Man, these chicks, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah, because I even told her she'd be...
You keep rolling over when I say that.
I didn't hear that part. Again, ADHD.
I just come off sounding like a fucking douchebag.
Well, I'm, you know.
Anyways, the
I'm
48-hour film festival.
Yeah, so the 48-hour film festival, I had a great time. Mick Barnes, he was the director. He's actually really cool.
One of these movies that he's made, I've never heard of this guy.
He's made a short film called...
I don't even think he's real.
He's made a short film called Mirrors. Now, he didn't direct the 3 features he worked on.
What the fuck?
He helped in production, and he acted in them.
I've written and directed 6 feature films.
Oh, that's crazy.
Is it?
Yeah, you should do more.
I should do more.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm sitting on like 20 feature scripts.
There you go.
Pick one and we'll go make it. You got any money?
I have no money, actually.
Well then.
Give me some
time. I
time.
don't know how you're going to buy that Thai food you plan on going out with tonight.
How do you know that? Did I mention that? Wow. I actually did not remember mentioning that at all.
That's fine.
I do that a lot.
Don't worry about it.
And then people will be like, how do you not remember that? I just told you. And I'm like, I don't remember. Yeah.
Did you have any of the hot sauces at either of the cast parties, the rap parties?
No. I like enjoying my food.
Oh, man.
I only eat hot stuff as a challenge. Because I'm pretty good at eating hot stuff. Well, there was no one around.
You're Mexican. You should be like, oh, I love hot food.
No, Matt. I had the world's hottest chocolate bar.
Sounds terrible.
It was pretty damn awful. So it was a challenge because I lost a bet with my friend. I have the video.
Because you couldn't eat it?
No,
spit it out.
the bet was...
Spitters or quitters?
It was a football bet. Like, we bet on a football game. Actually, no, we bet on the...
And the loser has to eat the chocolate bar?
Yeah, we bet on the NFL draft who can get the most picks.
The loser has to blow the entire football team after the game?
The loser had to eat the world's hottest chocolate bar. Oh, for you, maybe. Jeez.
High stakes. Go big or go home. Have a little confidence in yourself.
Yeah,
to
how
win.
big?
However big it is, you got to put it in your mouth.
Yikes.
Nomar, do you regret coming on this podcast?
No, never. I'm professional.
All right, 48-hour film festival. Let's move past that.
Yeah.
And then you did the Carson one, where you wrote and directed one.
I wrote and directed one. Yes.
One Nicolas Bullentini.
Yes. Nick.
Also a Mexican.
No, he's Italian. No, he's hardcore Italian. Like he will go on and on, and like he's pretty cool.
Where's Nick right now? You should call him.
He's in martial arts class right now.
Is it? Do you think he'll answer if we call?
Yes.
No,
actually no. If you call him, he might answer, but I don't think he'll answer if I call him.
Now, why are we calling him?
I don't know. Why are you calling him?
Let's make this an interesting podcast. We're putting a stamp on this.
Can
20
the
years
people
from
even
now.
hear Nick?
We'll see.
Okay, I'm kind of
He
scared.
doesn't text me back.
Oh, yeah, he's really busy. Like, if there's anybody more busy than I am, it's him.
Are you sure he's like doing karate?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's doing martial arts. Yeah.
With karate, I'll kick your ass.
He doesn't do karate, he does kung fu.
Hi, you've reached Nick Bullentini. I can't make it to my phone right now.
Well, we just had Nick on the podcast. You heard his voice.
Yeah, that was Nick. Nick is
classic Nick.
Nick is one of my best friends. He's awesome.
He's older than you.
Yeah, he's one of the most talented people.
I'm
I've
older
met.
than you.
Yeah, I know that, Matt. You're older than God. Like,
oh
it's
shit!
Kind of like
blasphemy.
that.
Are you religious?
No.
Okay.
I'm an atheist.
All right.
Don't tell my mom I said that.
What if she listens to this podcast?
I wear a scapular, a religious artifact, every day. Even on sets. I hide it on sets.
Does your mom listen to these podcasts?
No. No, my mom doesn't even watch my movies. I'm going to force her to watch Final Girl Halloween and If Tomorrow Never Comes. That's about
really?
it. Yeah.
Does she get offended easily? Do you remember this conversation that we had?
Does she get offended easily?
It wasn't about her. It was about somebody else. But,
because
there's something in the movie that wasn't in the script.
Oh, shit. Interesting.
Has your mom seen the movie Pulp Fiction?
No. I've seen Pulp Fiction.
Now, Would your mom watch the movie Pulp Fiction?
She would be very confused.
Would she?
Yes.
How confused would she be?
Like
the Bruce Willis scenes?
Yeah, like what the fuck is going on? Like all scenes.
Would she be offended with that?
Not offended, but
not
like,
that anyone's
she wouldn't
getting
enjoy
fucked
it.
in the ass in this movie, but
Good. I don't remember fucking anyone in the ass.
in Pulp Fiction? On set?
Yeah. Wait, someone gets fucked in the ass
in Pulp Fiction? Yeah.
It was when you were asleep. You just glazed over. I don't remember anyone getting fucked in the ass in Pulp Fiction.
Like they show it. I mean, they don't show insertion, but like you see it happening.
You don't see insertion. Like a dude on dude?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Maybe you should watch Pulp Fiction again.
Last time I watched it was in college, and it was to write a paper.
Pulp Fiction is probably the greatest movie of all time.
I heard that. I'm still gonna have to go with Spider-Man 2002. Now, if we're going like actually, like not just my own bias thoughts, I think the greatest movie ever made.
Final Girl Halloween.
You know it. You should check it out. Amazon Prime coming in the next. Should be out by now. By the time this podcast.
I don't see why it would be any difference of a price than what's on Vimeo.
You're right, because I think I think it'll be however much.
Unless it's for to buy.
However much currently Target list costs on Amazon Prime will be the price, I assume.
Let's find out.
Target list, which I was not in. I didn't know Andrew at the time. Otherwise, I'm sure I could have gotten like a small part, maybe, hopefully.
Maybe, hopefully.
Yeah. I'm scared of auditioning because I want to just be like, hey, can I just be in your movie? Yeah, dude, no problem.
I wouldn't do that.
I'm just kidding.
Uh-huh.
But like, no, I don't know why. I have this audition cheat sheet.
$5 to rent, $18 to buy. Target list.
$5 to rent, $18 to buy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna buy Final Girl Halloween. Because
look, it came up too. That's weird.
Oh really?
Oh, I think because I've looked it up. It's not on here.
Oh, okay.
It is on Vimeo.
It is on
These
Vimeo.
are free ads, by the way, for fucking Final Girl.
Yes.
Which, by the way, I don't charge for my movie premieres.
That's very kind of you, Matt. But
considering how much it fucking costs to rent out a theater to screen it.
I think Galaxy Theaters was relatively cheap from what I heard, like $100.
Bullshit.
That's what I heard.
That's bullshit.
That's what Nick Jostin told me.
Who the fuck is that?
Nick Jostin? He was like the main character in Carpe Diem. He's in Carpe Diem, right?
No.
Oh. Well, he's also a local stand-up comedian. You know, he's a really cool dude.
I don't believe for a second that was $100. Was it the small theater?
It was not.
You only
it was,
got 20 people in
there?
there?
It was a big theater. It was like one built for a Marvel movie.
Your mom is built for a Marvel movie.
You don't even know my mom. In fact, you asked if
That's
she would
what
be
you think.
offended by the movie.
Well, you know.
So
I'm really worried about people being offended by one scene in particular.
what are you gonna do? What?
It's done.
Is it? There's no dick in any asses, right?
There is no dick in an ass.
Is it racist?
No.
Is it
I wouldn't
homophobic?
put no.
Is it transphobic?
No.
Is it?
Your mom's transphobic.
She is. I'm just
Don't
kidding.
worry about it.
I don't know if she is.
Don't worry about it.
Um,
I saw that Ashlyn was at the.
yeah.
the
Oh,
premiere.
Ashlyn. By the way, what a great person. She's awesome.
My favorite actress.
One of my favorite actors. Actually, I've never seen her work. Actually.
That's her first thing.
Yeah, I've only seen her on set.
That's her. I'm gonna put introducing. I think on the credits.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Same with on the trailer I put Megan as introducing.
Actually, now that I think about it, I've been on set twice with her.
Was she in something else?
Yes.
What was she
last
in?
week we were in a soap opera.
See, you're always doing stuff.
Yeah, and it comes at the cost of my own sanity.
Meanwhile, you keep getting more and more credits, and mine stick to. Although I just got a new credit recently.
Oh, cool. For what?
This Never Hike Alone 2. I helped with the Indiegogo, so
Ooh.
it's on my IMDb credits.
That's so cool. Do you know Steve Dixon?
Nope. Who the fuck is that?
One of the most talented people in Reno. Like,
Oh my god.
he has an Emmy.
Okay, color me unimpressed. I'm coming off as such a fucking douchebag. Honestly, I having made movies and submitted them here and there and having seen garbage, like, I know my movies aren't fantastic, right? I'm not making Pulp Fiction here. But, like, that's not to say that, like, if I didn't have, like, $1 million budget or whatever, or $100,000 budget, or a $2 budget, that my movies couldn't come off looking better because we'd have the time to kind of spend more.
All I hear is excuses.
It's not excuses because I'm still making my movies.
All right, good.
But, like, awards don't mean anything.
No, and you're right. I had to learn that lesson last week. Because I mean,
I've won awards too, but who gives a fuck?
I give a fuck. And maybe I shouldn't give a fuck.
Check this out, alright? You make a movie, and it premieres, and now it's gone forever. No one's gonna care anymore.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that, like, I'm editing If Tomorrow Never Comes, right? And people want to see it, I guess, right? You want to see it because you were in it. And people you know, and then the other actors and the people they know. And, like, once it's done and I've screened it, everyone's just going to move on.
Or are they? I think I sense your business strategy.
I don't have one.
No, I sense it. I know what it is. So, you like to go after local talent that may or may not someday be on something well known.
Oh, no.
And then, by the time they are well known, people, fans, or whatever, go to their credits, maybe even casting directors go to the credits on the IMDb, see your movie and want to check out your movie to see that actor.
I mean, look, if they do that, that's great, because that's what I do.
That's a great marketing strategy.
That's what
business
I do.
Strategy.
I mean, well, look, my buddy Rico is in the movie, and he's got 1 million credits. He's in your favorite anime.
I don't have a favorite anime.
Well, I mean, whoever's listening, whatever your favorite anime is, I'm sure Rico's in it.
Oh, I don't watch anime.
Missing out.
Yeah.
Does anyone you know watch? Oh, you're Mexican. Every Mexican I'm friends with fucking love anime.
Yeah.
It's like a weird stereotype.
Yeah, except, I like Dragon Ball Z, like, growing up. I don't watch it anymore. But, like, growing up I did. And, like, but no, I'm not a weeb. Yeah.
Don't fucking judge, you son of a bitch.
No, I'll judge all I want.
20 years from now, when you're trying to get a gig, someone's like, he said weeb on this podcast.
Look, I made
Canceled!
I made an alligator stand up.
Very good.
Yeah. I'm really good at playing with figures.
We have yet to talk about the creepy Carson contest.
Yes, so I wrote and directed...
With Nick? Should we call him again?
No. I think he's fine. He's a very busy dude. So I wrote and directed
With Nick.
With Nick.
Who did the majority of the writing?
Me.
And who did the majority of the directing?
Me.
Oh man, Nick, do you hear this?
No, he knows that.
Listen to this weeb over here.
I put him...
Whatever that fucking means.
I couldn't have done it without Nick.
Okay.
Because I...
That's what she said.
Don't think I don't think I have the ability to command a... I do. I have the ability to command a room. I don't have ability to command a set just quite yet by myself. So Nick being there added credibility to the project.
You should have just not put any credits on there.
I
don't think anyone else did.
Any what, sorry?
Credits.
Oh, for the film? No, because it said that...
it said to put your credits on there?
No, it said it has to be 5 minutes long, including the credits.
Oh.
So mine was short, and I had to put credits.
Okay.
And I just like putting credits. I imagined a credit scene, and I wasn't able to shoot it the way I wanted it to.
All right, let's talk about your movie. I'm going to interview you about your movie.
Great.
Are you? You got your eye on the time?
Oh, yeah, I do.
All right, trying to get you out of here on time and talk about everything else and all the people that you hated on If Tomorrow Never Comes.
Okay.
Because you've said so much shit about all of them.
Oh, yeah. Lots and lots of shit. Mm-hmm. That's me. I'm the shit talker.
So, your movie opens with some, like, Instagram scrolling.
Yes. Yeah, very fun to edit,
Were those, like, her actual picture? Like, they weren't new photos, right?
2 of them were new photos.
Sure, you had to have some new photos there. But, like, the other ones were just, like, her...
I asked Grace, do you have any Instagram influencer-worthy pictures of yourself? And then luckily...
It's funny, because she's just, like... I had to ask her for some photos, too, for the movie.
Oh, that's funny. Nice.
I'm like, are you going to like eat pancakes anytime soon? So she went to go eat at IHOP and sent me some fucking.
Oh, I think I seen that
selfies.
picture somewhere.
Maybe.
Yeah, she showed me. I think she was like, "This was for Matt." Or something.
Yeah.
I love Grace. She's awesome. And so it was a mess filming that. And that's why I don't want to be a director ever in my
Instagram.
life.
Well, hold on. We're on the Instagram photos.
Oh,
so
right.
We did
Instagram
photos.
Yeah,
and then you
super fun to edit.
And then you cut to like an interview with the little girl in the movie.
So like I wanted the way I envisioned it was Instagram post, and the last post being that the audience sees is a reel, and I couldn't figure out how to do like a reel. So I placed this in 2017 when videos on Instagram were just a square, and so that's why the date on there says 2017.
Oh, I don't
yeah.
think anyone paid
It was
attention
very
to that.
small, small detail, and also because October 13th, 2017 was on a Friday.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was.
Yeah, there you go. So
I know. Midnight Bloodshed.
Right, and so the video that appears is a flashback scene, which comes back later, and it's in the description of that Instagram post.
That's supposed hold on.
In
now.
the description,
it
it said, "OMG, what a throwback."
What was that little girl's name?
In the film, or in real life?
In real life.
Is that legal? Like,
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Lila.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but you, okay, now it's all coming together. Because you say...
Who's a great actor, by the way. She's amazing for someone her age.
You say, Kayla, who are you playing in the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's the character that you're talking to.
Yes, I'm talking to...
I thought you were talking to the actress.
No, so...
I get it now. No. You don't have to explain anything. I get it now.
Yes.
So when she responds, what is she talking about?
She says, "I play a lungabaloo," which is a word I made up.
Right,
I imagined her in some like, Wizard of Oz shit.
Well, that's referring to some movie she did or TV show or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
she's like, I imagine her at like a red carpet event.
Okay. I didn't get that until right now.
Okay. And she goes, that intro is so beautiful, Matt. Like, I could just eat off of that intro because it's such a cool edited intro. I love the little like blurb with the VHS thing. That was like the least difficult thing of the whole project. The most difficult thing was getting...
Well, hold on. Why don't we just bring it up? It's only 5 minutes long, and I'll watch it and ask you questions.
Okay, sure.
It's in my saved video or my liked videos.
The most difficult thing was pre-production.
So you got 120 views on this.
Nice.
And this is...
If you want, you can show it on the screen during the podcast.
Free to use.
Do like a watch. Yeah,
That's
free to
too
use.
much trouble for me with the podcast.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Okay, you got this blue thing.
Yeah, so that's the
Hullabaloo.
main
I don't know.
main villain in the film. It's this...
All right, okay, so who's this dude that you got playing her fiance?
That's Will. I'm very grateful for Will. That was his first acting credit ever. He's never been on set before.
How'd you hook up with this guy?
He's in my acting class and has been for over a year. And
he hasn't done any movies?
No, he
everyone's
hasn't.
so fucking incestuous with these movies around town.
What do you mean incestuous?
I don't believe that's the word I use.
Incestuous?
Incestuous.
I don't know what that means.
It just means that it's like these 5 to 10 people are in this movie for this person, and then they're in this movie with this person. And
incestuous.
Right, so it's just like everyone's just kind of pulling from the same pool, right? Which, I mean, I guess what else are you going to do? It's Reno.
Yeah.
There's only a limited amount.
Patrick Farley, though, for his films.
Who the fuck is that?
Mick Barnes, I was telling you about
I know.
He got somebody from overseas, from the UK, an actor from the UK. He shipped them over here and had him do a great job in his film.
I did that with my buddy Rico.
Oh, nice. He hired somebody from Atlanta.
Where were you for that filming day?
For what film?
This one.
If Tomorrow Never Comes?
Yeah.
You didn't invite me to that set.
That was the last day of filming. He was here at the party. Did you see him?
I must have met him. I just didn't know who he was. But yeah. Yep.
Well, I mean, Dylan Brown got fucking Vernon Wells to be in Ghost.
Yeah.
Was that like a cameo thing?
I don't know.
I've often thought about doing that.
Okay.
You know what Cameo is?
Of course I know what a Cameo... Oh, Cameo, like the website where you get a celebrity to say some shit?
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Like, oh, can you read this? And it's going to be like someone hits their answering machine or something, and you're leaving a message, and then I can put that in the credits. You know,
Fucking badass.
Dean Cain as the boyfriend.
That's so sick.
Christy Swanson.
It's a great fucking idea. It's the greatest idea I heard about filmmaking.
But the thing is now Cameo has two options, like the birthday greeting or like a business thing, and it like doubles the pay.
Fuck that shit. Fucking bullshit.
So it's like, hey, you know, I run the Red Lobster here in Reno. Mick Foley, can you go ahead and
say how much you love Red Lobster?
Yes.
Oh man.
But instead of being like a $200, it's like a $500.
Fucking bullshit.
Either way, or like you could be like, hey, my mom wrote me this letter. Can you read it for me? And then you have like a movie where there's like a narration where someone's reading a letter from their mom, but they wouldn't know, right? That it's for a movie. That would be kind of deceptive.
Yeah.
Probably sue you for that.
But like anyway, pre-production, the hardest part for making my short film was casting.
Hold on. Okay, let's stay on track here because your time is limited. All right, we're watching this. You have this white dude in it.
His name's Will. Will Schroeder.
Will Schroeder. This is his first movie. You broke his cherry on this.
Yeah, he's an excellent dude. He was supposed to be an extra, but the lead dude dropped. He got sick.
Who was it? Do you want to blow up their spot?
It was supposed to be Eden Steele. He knows.
I don't know who that is.
He's a great actor as well.
Man, everybody.
He's
really
mostly,
watering down these compliments.
He's mostly in commercials. But he's one of the leads in Nick's film.
All right, anyways, this says Prospice Productions.
Pro Spice,
like Old Spice?
Yes.
What is Pro Spice?
It's Latin for look to the future.
And this is something you came up with?
It's something I came up with in high school, but it's a real Latin word from like the dead language Latin.
All right, now the movie's called That.
The movie's called That,
which I think is clever.
Thank you.
All right, and I watched this movie. You asked me to watch this movie.
I did. I wanted some feedback from a pro.
And I said the sound sucks.
The sound does suck. I couldn't figure it out. I had to go into Logic, and it was even worse before. I had to go into Logic and bounce it, and like put like a patch on it, and to make it sound even better. And towards the end of the film, I got a little lazy. There's Grace. Grace, amazing. The lead actor originally was supposed to be someone else.
And Grace, do you hear that?
She dropped. No, she knows. Because I told her when I called her 5 minutes before shoot.
Who was supposed to play this part then?
Not 5 minutes. 5 hours before the shoot. I don't want to say that. I don't want to put her on blast.
Oh shit, son.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah. No, she's great. She's a great friend. It was just unfortunate what happened. It was a big misunderstanding.
Okay. Well, we won't go into it.
Yeah,
then.
let's not go into it.
I was gonna say like, the sound. You said you could have used a boom operator.
I could have. In fact, in retrospect, I would have liked to use the little doll as the boom.
Right.
And I didn't think about that. So where the extra hands we did have. Oh, Alexis is in it. Did you know?
Yes, Alexis. I forgot to mention to you. Yeah, it's like, it's nice of you to use Alexis. She's almost barely in this.
Yeah. Originally, I wanted her to be in it more. And it's time.
What she says, like one thing, like, "Oh, you're awesome."
Originally, she says more.
And then she comes in again, and she's like, "What's that?"
Yeah, what's that? Yeah.
All right, so sound aside, who's doing the camera work?
I'm glad you asked. Really talented guy. His name's Mikey.
I mean, I know we talked about this in person, but on the podcast.
Mikey is really, really cool.
And you're saying he used his own camera work?
His
own camera equipment?
Yes, he is a film student, and he has all the equipment, from lighting to sound to drones to camera to he's just well equipped. And for the longest time, he's been wanting to make a project, and I was like,
how did you hook up with him?
So he was a student for Nick's course that he taught at Madwife. Nick taught a course.
Nick Bullentini?
He taught a course for martial arts on film, or stunt choreography on film. And I met him there, and it was really cool because like I was like, wow, this guy's really cool. And then he comes in with his own camera trying to test out. His whole thing was he loves filming but has no actors to film. And I was like, buddy, can you film my thing? It's due in 2 weeks. And he's like, yeah, dude. And so we filmed this all in one day, except for the flashback scenes.
So what's this location?
That is, I don't want to say.
It's someone's house?
It's someone's house. I don't want to say.
You don't want to say whose house it is?
I don't want to say whose house it is.
Is it your house? It's got to be your house. I know what it's like to make a movie. The person who's making the movie, it's the easiest to use their house. So this has got to be your house.
Interesting thoughts. Yeah, I don't want to say.
I mean, well, look, it's obviously the small cast that you have. It's someone's house.
It's someone's house.
Most likely yours.
Right. most likely it's my house.
Are there any Mexican objects in the background?
If there were...
Oh, is that a piñata I see? Is that a dream catcher?
That's not Mexican.
I don't know.
That's your culture. Yeah.
Yes. Don't stick your dick through that. Or any dream catcher.
Okay.
Are you going to Mexico this weekend?
No, why would you think that?
Well, because I asked you if you wanted to go to that convention in Sacramento, and you said you were going to be in Mexico.
I was going to be in Mexico originally. And
busted. You lied to me.
Hold on. I can explain. I was originally supposed to be in Mexico right now, but because of the 48-hour film thing, and because of the Carson Creepy thing, and
those are all done.
Because of the screening of Final Girl, I was supposed to be gone this whole time. Entire end of October. And because of all that, I couldn't do it. And I wanted to save up money to go to Mexico next month. And I might want to go to France for a modeling gig in April.
Oh, you don't want to do that?
No?
I don't know.
I do, because I've never been
I'm a
here.
troublemaker and an instigator.
Oh.
And an eliminator. What's that song? Don't worry about it. It's from Scary Movie.
Oh, interesting. Scary Movie? That's a great movie.
The end song.
What's that? Is that movie, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's from the beer commercials during the Super Bowl before you were born.
Oh, interesting.
Or maybe when you were born.
I was born in 98.
Anyways, you're hanging out at your house. You're filming this movie. You're like a psychiatrist, right?
I play a therapist.
Right. Psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Nicolas Bullentini, like...
Nick plays a life coach.
They're acting, right? They're not actually running?
Yes.
Should have just had him really running.
Jogging in place.
Yeah, I know. It looks terrible.
Sorry.
It's okay. But, like, who's holding this?
Me. With a wire.
I love it so much.
I had a hella crop it.
This is so funny. This is so funny.
I cropped...
Like, look, hey, hold on. And I don't mean to hurt your feelings in any way, shape, or form. But, like, I thought the movie was funny. And I thought it was good because it was funny.
Okay.
All right. But you clearly didn't mean for it to be funny.
No.
But, like I told you at the fucking film festival, everybody laughed at the whole movie the entire way through, more so than anyone else's movie. Doesn't that tell you something?
Yeah, I gained acceptance.
It's so funny. Like, and I told you through text, like, let's make the feature. Like,
yeah. Oh,
next thing you know, you come back next week and I hand you a script 90 pages long.
I would want a hand in the script because I have a story with this. You know how I came up with the story for this? Because of the blue thing? Tell me. I was up really late.
Fuck, dude, we're like...
I was up really late. And it was like 3 a.m. and I had stomach issues.
You were fucking tripping balls.
No,
feverish.
No, I don't do drugs. And
you don't have to be doing drugs to be tripping balls. It's a statement. It's a statement.
I look at my phone.
I don't blow dudes.
I'm like trying to distract my brain from throwing up, so I look at Instagram. And there's...
Oh, yeah, you told this story on stage. By the way, I filmed your whole interview, so if you want that one day in the future when, like, a special feature DVD comes out...
I appreciate it, thank you. But yeah, I saw this lady on Instagram. I think she was, like, a chess influencer. Like, she plays chess.
Can you bring that up? Or what? Can I look it up?
I don't remember what the post was or who it was, but... It doesn't matter because what was there was a chair, and in my delirious brain...
Oh, that's right. That's what you said.
I thought it was like a monkey.
You
like
were
a creepy
balls.
monkey. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? Why is there just this creepy monkey just like looking at the camera like a fucking weirdo, and nobody in the comments is saying anything about it. There's an idea.
Gotta love those comments for answers that you need to have.
Exactly. So there was a story in that. I was like, there's gotta be a story. And then I looked and it was a fucking chair. But like...
But I wanted... How, like... You thought that a chair looked like a monkey.
A creepy monkey staring at the camera. Like, and the
Look,
exact
this is
same...
a great concept. I love it. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Even though you didn't intend it to be funny.
Uh-huh.
You're like the... what's that dude's name? And you know who I'm talking about. The room guy.
Tommy Wiseau?
Yeah, you're like him. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just busting your balls.
Oh
I'm
my
just busting your
gosh.
balls. I'm just busting your balls.
I mean, The Room actually changed my view on what, and this goes back to this, because watching The Room, loving The Room in college, I realized that what really makes a movie good is that if you enjoy it or not. Because I was about to give it a 1 out of 10 on IMDb, and I stopped myself. I was like, no, this movie, I love it. I can quote it up and down.
Well, I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And that's why I hate when people ask me, like, oh, you saw that? Was it any good? And if I didn't like it, I don't really want to tell them that.
Uh-huh.
And if I loved it, I don't want to set those expectations.
Speaking of which, I watched The Flash, finally.
And I watched The House that Jack Built.
Oh, you saw after I told you about it?
Well, I watched it, I think, 2 days ago.
What'd you think?
I didn't like it.
No!
Yeah,
Well, I didn't like The Flash, so...
That's fine. Flash wasn't that great.
Yeah.
If I say, like, Nomar, I love this movie and you didn't like it, then we can talk about it. But I don't know. The House that Jack Built, it was just... I got what they were going for, what he was going for, but it just was kind of boring.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, weird. I was, like, into it the whole time.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen a lot of movies, right?
Yeah.
So maybe you've never seen anything like that?
I've never seen anything like that.
I've seen, like, all of that dude's movies are kind of long and boring like that.
Oh, interesting.
And it's just, like, it could use some tightening up.
Have you seen Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
Same deal, right? Do you agree with that?
I feel like... It feels a lot like Batman Begins.
Right?
Have we talked about this?
No, we haven't.
Like, the opening of Batman Begins starts off with him, like, already in prison.
Uh-huh.
Whereas Oppenheimer, it starts off, like, it feels like you're jumping into the middle of a movie. The music's already big. They're already kind of doing crazy shit, right? It felt very much like Batman Begins. And Batman Begins, for me, doesn't really get good until he's Batman.
Even the score.
And Oppenheimer didn't really get good until they were making the bomb, until they were making the camp out there, right? And I like only really liked the acting at the last third of the movie. I thought, like, the first chunk, same with Batman Begins, didn't really, like, was kind of like, eh.
Uh-huh.
Acting's good, directing's good, writing's fine.
The movie is so crazy that Rami Malek is a side character. It's so crazy. It's so star-studded. He's the reporter at the end.
That's right.
Yeah, who like, confesses.
He's the secret.
He's
the
worm.
secret witness guy that comes in.
That's right.
Casey Affleck is also, like, he's in, like, one scene.
Yeah.
Right. He's like a creepy guy.
It's amazing how much star power they had for such small lines or screen time.
Yeah, I mean,
it reminds me of Reno films, like all the stars, local stars.
Actors tend to be like, I want to work with this director.
Uh-huh.
Did I ever send you that video of Edward Norton where he's like, people are asking me, like, why am I doing these Prada commercials in England? Because I want to make, like, Wes Anderson movies, and he only pays, like, $4,000. Like, you don't make money making movies. You make money doing commercials. So people do these side hustles so they can go and not get paid on a movie, like me. Like, you're not getting paid on my films.
I'm not.
But I feel like that I have more rewarding scripts for actors.
We'll see If Tomorrow Never Comes, if I could put that in my reel.
I mean, you can.
I can?
You want it right now? Not.
Wah, wah.
No, it's weird because I gave Grace some footage for.
Yeah, that is weird.
Did she? Did she tell you about that?
No, she didn't. Yeah.
I mean, she was it was such. It's really all about where I'm at. If you're texting me and I'm like sitting down to eat dinner at a restaurant or something, like, bad timing, and that's no fault of yours because how the fuck are you supposed to know? But, like, if I'm in my office and I'm, like, working on the movie, I'm not really doing anything, and she's like, hey, this casting director needs some footage of me for this audition. I'm like, okay, I can do that up real quick.
I feel like I did that. You did that for me last year.
I mean, I gave you, or I don't know if you ever got it.
I did. In
Did
fact,
you?
I don't use it anymore because now I just use the movie on YouTube. But yeah. I only use like 10 seconds out of Midnight Bloodshed for my reel now.
I hated doing that because, like, your footage without what's going on around it doesn't make any sense or do anything. You really need to watch the scene.
Yeah, exactly. So, real briefly, I got 2 minutes to talk about If Tomorrow Never Comes.
No, we'll just get you back.
Okay.
Part 1. End of part 1.
End of part 1. So the second one comes out on Christmas. This one comes out Thanksgiving.
We probably have the second one come out the week after.
Okay. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you enjoy all the pumpkin pie in the world. I love pumpkin pie. Have some for me. Pecan pie is super underrated. I would take pecan pie over pumpkin pie.
What about poontang pie?
I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Oh, man. There you go again. Upsetting me. All right, everybody, you heard it here first. Nomar has no idea what poontang pie is.
It sounds like inappropriate. I don't know. Sounds like a dirty joke.
We're gonna get you back on Sequel Podcast. I'm gonna make fun of you some more.
Great. You can have your alligator back. Thank you.
It's a crocodile.
All right, crocodile.
Well, Nomar, we didn't get to you ripping into your castmates on If Tomorrow Never Comes.
Right. I love my castmates.
So if you, for those of you waiting with bated breath, Nomar is going to talk about how much he hated working with this bitch and that fucking dickhead and that motherfucker and this
Words
cunt.
in my mouth. They taste so good.
Because he said some shit before we rolled live.
Like Cheerios.
And we are going to bring that back up on the next episode. That's Sequel Podcast for this week.
What a cliffhanger.
I'm Matt Bonta.
I'm Nomar Mendoza.
Fuck off, motherfuckers. Peace